it is time to get started.
These two guys in front of me
just
were talking,
about anyway.
You know, at first about college. Like they were older, but they'd obviously like gone to college together, and I think they worked together. And at some point, they started talking about Halo, and I think it was Halo 2 for them. And
all right.
They weren't really talking about how much Halo meant to them. They were talking about, and they weren't really talking about how much they meant to each other, but that's what they were doing, is they were sharing those stories of, you know, where they were and what they were doing and how they were feeling. And, you know, that moment, you know, that's like still keeping me going. I mean, that might fuel me for the rest of my life. And it's not the only time that's happened, but you get a few of those, and, you know, that's all I want. It's just people sharing memories in an experience that, you know, wouldn't have existed without, you know, you bleeding buckets of blood into the, you know, whatever code or design or something like that. That's what, yeah, two people having an experience that they wouldn't have had, you know, if you hadn't created, what you created. Like that's, I don't know. That's what matters. That's what matters to me.
We're done.
We're just going right into like the trailer, huh?
This is what I brought you here to see.
Beyond light!
Stasis is just a tool.
It's an ice tornado, dude.
That was the sickest thing I've ever seen.
I'm in space! It's freaking
all right. Now we're ready to go. 40 seconds and counting.
What the heck?
Do this. We got up early for this.
They're so cute!
Do it.
Together, we are enough.
I'm gonna shoot you with 6 anarchies. You're gonna sprint at that Gorgon. Run, run. Got speed, little doodle. Run, run.
I love that BA got the last part of that. I think that's cool. Oh, 8, 7, 6. Do it.
Welcome, Guardians. This year we're celebrating our journey with you, whether you joined us 30 years ago or if it just started today. This game is in our blood. The Destiny team is full of Destiny fans. Folks who came here because Destiny was their favorite hobby. Folks who log out from work in the evening and log in to play with their clan.
The team we have today is committed to relentlessly upgrading this game that we all love.
Twitter all the time.
We aren't happy with just another mission. Instead, we want to push the limit of quality you can expect in an action MMO with uniquely Destiny experiences like Expunge and Presage. We are committed to delivering the best mission content that you can play in any game with a friend and having the best feeling action game, period.
All right.
And this shows through in the passion that we see for Destiny 2. Since we declared independence 2 years ago, the Destiny community has grown by over 20 million new players, and it continues to grow faster than we ever could have predicted. We're grateful to be a part of this amazing growing community that you all have created. You represent Destiny. You help make it better every year, and you are so welcoming and supportive of every new Guardian that sets foot in the tower.
And only a handful of us are going to be up here today. Most of them are in their homes, at their desks, working hard to bring the next part of Destiny to life. It's a huge honor representing such an incredible team and introducing the next chapter of Destiny 2. So, without further ado, this is the Witch Queen.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see what we got. Oh, new location.
Truth is a funny thing. Does it live in the world or in the mind?
Oh, what's going on there?
Is it constant?
Oh, like that Titan mask.
Or can it be bent?
Wicked. Looks like some BDSM stuff going on in Destiny and Witch Queen.
Who decides what is true? In this universe of light and dark, there is no greater power. Tell me, little lights. What is your truth now?
Are those hive ghosts? What? Hive Guardians? You... Oh my god. Hive Guardians. Okay.
Oh my god, James. Savathun is serious. I think she's the most dangerous villain we faced yet.
7 years we've been building up to this moment, and she is finally stepping into the spotlight and showing us who she really is. What we know about light and darkness is proving to be way more complex than what we previously thought. There are so many lies, truths, and revelations that we're going to get to in the Witch Queen and the year leading up to it. I mean, we're paying off these narrative threads that go all the way back to Destiny's origins, and we're supporting it with the best content that Destiny has to offer.
Definitely, and we've got a lot of awesome content to show today. Let's start with the most mysterious destination yet.
Yeah. Savathun's Throne World. This is an uncharted wonderland of secrets and lies. It's this place that she's created in her own image, this surreal and majestic light.
Wait, her throne world's in Chicago?
She has this castle that she rules from. It overlooks this dark, swampy underbelly with this lone pyramid ship out there. It's the future world she wanted to create, built atop the darkness that she left behind.
And Throne Worlds, they're a deep part of Destiny lore. Powerful entities create these pocket universes, and when we're there, we have to play by their rules.
But now, our own light powers are being used against us. I mean, she has this whole army of Hive that she's ascended to the light and brought along with her. These are the Hive Guardians, and they are the backbone of her new army.
We've talked a lot. Let's show a little. Let's take the first ever look at the Witch Queen gameplay.
Give it to me.
Savathun.
Give it to me, Daddy Bungie.
Hive god of cunning and lies.
So, I mean, did she con the Traveler or something?
Oryx, Savathun went into hiding. Not out of fear, of course, but out of strategy. In her greatest trick yet, stealing our most sacred resource.
Why are we always running across a bridge? There's always a bridge involved.
The one thing we thought she could never touch. The light.
Oh, that looks wicked. Oh, it's from the other angle. Oh my god. They're killing us. Oh, that looked wicked. Baybringer. Oh my god. It's like a spear, or, what are those things called? The old... Oh, that was badass! Oh my!
Just to reach out and just crush a Hive Ghost in my hand.
Yeah, I mean, we've been defined by the light for so long. This is uncharted territory for us. I mean, we're in strange new places. Like, the Throne World, it's haunting, but it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful. There's a lot to love. There's a few things we saw on the trail that we haven't talked about yet.
Savathun and her Lucent Brood. This is the biggest threat Guardians have faced yet, so we need to find new weapons to match their power. The Glaive. I love this thing. It's brutal and elegant. It's this new energy weapon with melee abilities, mid-range projectiles, and defensive capabilities. It's our first ever first-person melee weapon, and it is such an awesome tool for the battlefield.
Yeah, okay, alright. First person.
The glaive feels
Not
so
wrong.
good. Just jump in and unleash these brutal melee combos and transition right to an energy blast. It's really powerful and has a lot of utility.
So, we've told you about what the
Love
glaive
the
can
design.
do. Now let's talk about how you're going to get your hands on one. These weapons don't come out of chests at the end of missions, and you're not going to find one roaming around the throne world. Your first glaive is not going to be found. It's going to be built.
Yes, weapon crafting is coming to Destiny 2.
Okay,
Now, chasing
like
weapons
real
has been
weapon
an integral part
crafting,
of
or
the Destiny
what we
Pursuit
had
game since
before?
the beginning. And over the years, we've added more deterministic paths to get the rolls that you want on guns. Think things like Umbral engrams and the raid chest.
Weapon crafting unlocks the freedom to choose all that and more. It gives us ultimate control over the guns. Now, this is a combat-focused crafting and progression system. That means the more you use these weapons, the more objectives you complete with them, the more you'll level them up, and the more powerful they grow over time. And at launch, here's the awesome thing. You'll be able to craft
Upgrading weapons
all
again.
Throne World weapons, new raid weapons,
We're going
and the
fully
seasonal
back to
weapons.
Destiny 1.
There's just a ton of stuff to do in this system. And the Witch
Wasn't
Queen
always a bad
is
thing.
just the beginning of weapon crafting. We have plans to add more craftable weapons, both legacy and new, throughout the year.
We've seen and we've talked about a lot of really cool features, but let's get right into the meat of it. Let's talk about the Witch Queen campaign.
Yes. Yes, let's talk about that. Let's do it.
I love campaigns. They've always been a cornerstone of the Destiny experience. They're rich, deep stories interwoven with big combat sequences and memorable characters. They take us to remote worlds in our ever-changing universe. And so we're putting extra care into the campaign for the Witch Queen. We want you to feel those goosebumps when you step onto the throne world for the first time and come face to face with Hive Guardians.
God, that looks
And every one of the missions has its own unique fantasy. Like, what does it feel like to storm a castle or just go straight into the depths of hell?
If you like games with standalone campaigns like Doom, Titanfall 2, God of War, and Halo, then the Witch Queen is for you.
I'm in, baby. Those are all my favorite games. What are you gonna do?
So,
Those are all my
in
favorite
addition
games.
to our classic normal mode, Legendary is our tougher,
Besides
aspirational
Destiny,
version of the campaign,
obviously.
where the enemies hit harder and respawning is heavily restricted. So every battle is a gut punch. Every boss is a worthy adversary. It's gonna hurt. You might tap out. But if you persist and you get to the end, your time will be well rewarded.
Whether you want to play solo or with a fire team, the difficulty will scale based on how many people you bring.
God,
Here we go.
oh,
One
that's
last trip down
awesome.
memory lane.
God, I
I
love
remember
that.
camping out the Predator for Destiny 1 because I just had to have the Ghost. To me, it was
just
like the
wanna
symbol of Destiny.
pop it like
and if
a
you
pimple.
care about that stuff like me, you're going to want to get your hands on the Collector's Edition because you're going to get a Hive buddy to go up on the shelf with it.
Okay. Alright. So I guess they're making like a Souls version of Destiny? Destiny Souls. Oh, we get a collectible. You can't get a collectible. Alright.
Wow, that was so cool.
Oh,
I'm
man.
so excited for this one. And that's not even everything that's in there too.
I know. Those are the hero items, and they're, I think, one of the best ones that we've ever done. Collector's editions have always been like this
Record
really
player?
perfect jumping point to enter
Looks
the
like a
worlds
record
that we
player.
build. And actually lifting like in-world objects and putting them in players' hands is just, it's just a good feeling.
We don't just put random items. Everything in there means something and it helps push the narrative. And there might be some puzzles to unlock in there as well.
Alright. New codes.
So at this point, you can see Savathun has been one of our greatest threats, operating behind the scenes for years.
You may have heard of her brother, the Taken King, but Savathun is the most dangerous being we've ever faced. She's cunning, elusive, she works in the shadows.
Still
so,
think that remains
in a
to be
way,
seen,
Savathun
but-
is new to all of us.
Exactly, and
We'll see.
now it's time to finally see this legend reveal herself and change the Destiny universe forever.
But when we talk about the overarching story of Destiny, we don't just mean the plot lines or characters that feature release to release.
Narrative is a guiding force in Destiny, and we're calling on its rich history of world building, bringing that to the forefront and growing it in a bold new direction. So when you join the game today,
Actually
you'll
do like the way
experience
they've
an
been telling the
immediate
story.
call to action alongside millions of your fellow Guardians.
During this past year, we watched the results of your actions play out across Destiny's seasonal releases. You've redeemed old foes, brought former enemies to the bargaining table, learned that there's always more than one side to every story, and built alliances no one ever thought possible.
And on the largest scale, you'll experience a vast, living, interconnected world of stories that's striving to a greater end.
We need you, Guardian.
Oh, that was from
You'll experience this
Season
alongside a
Dawn?
massive community of Guardians, release after release, together. This is our universe's cosmic purpose. This 10-year journey we've been on since Destiny 1, it's drawing to its dramatic conclusion. The Light and Darkness saga will end. But make no mistake, Destiny 2 will not. We're building not so much to an ending, but more to this transformative moment for Destiny 2's future.
Last year, we announced the Witch Queen and the following expansion, Lightfall.
And now we're excited to announce the release after Lightfall, the final chapter in the Light and Darkness saga, Destiny 2, the final shape. It's going to be one wild, continuous ride.
Yes.
Are we going to
and that
platonic
ride
philosophy
starts with
now?
Season of the Lost.
Or was that
Not only
Aristotle?
is
I
it
think that
the
was
prologue to the Witch Queen, it's your first opportunity to interact with Savathun. But rather than spoil it for you, why don't we take a look?
If we are to survive the coming storm, the tower and the dreaming city must stand united. We are surrounded. A ring of spears pointing inward from the edges of our system.
Okay.
The Witch Queen is no less dangerous now than she has ever been. We must uncover whatever secrets she knows with the time that we have.
Marabe.
Relight the pathways of the Ascendant Plane and guide my people back to me.
No. We're getting taken
There is
powers?
malevolent force at work in this plane, Guardian.
Or are we just getting taken armor? Either way, I'm down. I am down. The lens driver.
Your knack for violence is needed.
Oh. Okay. That crossplay. It's gonna be cool. Even though God, these people know, man, they know how to make a freaking trailer.
Perhaps with them, I can save us all.
Yeah, baby. Let's go. Let's do it. God.
Seasons have gone through massive transformations since Shadowkeep. We're dedicated to creating an evolving, interconnected world that puts your Guardian at the center of the action. We're reaching the end of one journey and the beginning of another.
The days of Destiny's biggest story moments happening in lore pages is long gone. I mean, Mara's return has been hinted at forever, and now it's happening in a season. One of the changes I'm most excited about are the updates to the light subclasses every season in Year 5 of Destiny 2. We're adding aspects and fragments similar to Stasis. We'll be starting with the Void subclass update that goes live alongside the Witch Queen. But the Witch Queen is only the beginning of what's to come, and Season of the Lost is the prologue to that story. It starts off with Marasov's return to the Dreaming City, and with her return, all the awoken technology comes alive.
Okay. All right.
But the Hive God of War, Xivu Arath, has reemerged and has Guardians and Mara in her sights. Guardians must forge a path through the Ascendant Plane to save Mara's lost coven of witches before Xivu Arath can reach them. And to aid you in this task, you'll have the Wayfinder's Compass.
The time is at hand. The beacons shine bright and the ley lines are set in place.
Must be our artifact.
It's an ancient awoken artifact that gives the wielder the power to uncover pathways, secrets, and treasures within the Ascendant Plane.
All right.
There's a plethora of new weapons coming, including a suite of legendary stasis guns that will stop your enemies cold.
Ooh, that looks sexy.
The armor makes you feel like you're a member of Queen Mara's court.
And no season is complete without new exotics, and Season of the Lost features one once intended for all.
Finally, Warlocks get some good-looking armor. Thank you. I mean, like, really good
Let's take
looking,
a moment to
besides
talk about
Solstice.
Trials. So Trials of Osiris is the endgame aspirational PvP activity and more popular than ever. Two of the biggest asks from our community have been adding anti-cheat and adding matchmaking. In Season of the Lost, we're doing both.
We've partnered with
Yeah, I
Battle
finally
to
played
soft launch the
Trials.
anti-cheat software when Trials goes live on September 10th. Also, you'll be able to matchmake with groups of players to form fire teams or solo queue by yourself. And we've remixed how rewards are distributed to give all players the opportunity to earn some of the best weapons and coolest armor in the game.
That's right. We're shifting away from winning matches as a primary way to earn loot, and instead, winning individual rounds and completing matches will allow you to earn some rewards. But Going Flawless hasn't changed. So if you want to flex those PvP skills, the Flawless chest will still be the only place to earn Adept Trials weapons and unique cosmetics.
Yeah, they're trying to bring players like me into
All right, so the
Trials,
next
'cause
chapter in Destiny begins right after the stream with Season of the Lost. Return to the Dreaming City with Mara Sov and learn the mystic art of wayfinding.
I'm so excited.
Was that the
Crossplay is
treacherous
going
ship?
live today.
And today is your first
Or was that
opportunity
just a
to
portal
jump into Destiny with friends on any platform
like the one on
from
Vision?
all over the world, playing together.
Oh, well, is this going to be the Halo stuff? Halo and Marathon?
Employees and their significant others and their communities and those who are in need. It's pretty devastating as we look at the racism in America, and our intention is to do better and to leave the world in a better place. We want to be a part of that social change. Fuck racism.
We don't just stop with the games that we make, but we really utilize the successes that we've seen to be able to give back in an even greater capacity that spans beyond just the gaming industry.
Bungie Foundation, thank you.
Pressing button.
We're live!
Destiny servers are live. This adventure has begun. It's awesome to have you here.
Oh. Must be a Guardian Con or
This game is
GCX.
going to single-handedly destroy my social life, and I can't wait.
Hell, I have that PS4.
All right, Guardian. Time to kick him where it hurts.
That's good.
This is going to hurt.
Alright. I like the comparisons. That was kind of put out. It was a stream within a stream.
This is great. Anyone want a hug? Hugs? No? No hugs.
I'll give you a hug, Cade. I do miss Cade.
How do you follow that? Wow, 30 years. And I remember when Halo first launched, and my friends and I completed the entire campaign in a single epic play session. And as the credits rolled, I knew that Bungie had transformed console gaming forever, and that I would be a lifelong fan.
Yeah, it changed how we played games too. I remember getting together with friends for Halo weekend LAN parties. We had so much fun. And 30 years of Bungie games is something special. It's something worth celebrating together. So we're gonna have a party in Destiny 2.
Okay.
Starting this December, we are launching the Bungie 30th anniversary celebration in Destiny 2. Free for all players, the 30th anniversary celebration will offer a new 6-player match-made activity, secrets to unravel, and rewards that commemorate our long and storied history together.
And that's just the beginning. In addition to the free event, players can also purchase the Bungie 30th Anniversary Pack that includes a new treasure-themed 3-player dungeon set on the Cosmodrome within the fabled Loot Cave. Players will plunder its depths to discover an exciting new Thorm-inspired armor set and fan-favorite Destiny 1 weapons like Izaluna and Thousand Yard Stare.
Benji! They're bringing back Izaluna!
Purchasing the pack unlocks a range of awesome Bungie-themed armor ornaments and cosmetics to collect, including ornament sets inspired by the Bungie 30th Anniversary Celebration and Marathon. But the dungeon holds one more secret. The crown jewel of its weaponry is a Destiny 1 classic. Gjallarhorn is making its long-awaited debut in Destiny 2.
Yes, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Status to the next level. Gally has been carefully updated for the Destiny 2 sandbox.
So, this December, join your friends and collect exclusive rewards during the Bungie 30th Anniversary Celebration.
But the party isn't only happening in Destiny 2. We've partnered with Nerf Limited to create a functional, dart-firing Gjallarhorn. We'll have more on that soon.
And that's not all. Here's a look at some of the incredible loot we've made over the years and a sneak peek of what's coming up.
I already gotta get an M41A pulse rifle. Now I gotta get a Gjallarhorn one too. You're killing me, Nerf. You're killing me.
Wow, Lorraine, I can't believe we're celebrating Bungie's 30th anniversary.
30 years.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, think of all the games and products that have come out over these years.
Yeah, starting Operation Desert Storm, Pathways into Darkness, Marathon, Myth, Oni, Halo, and Destiny. 7 years of Destiny. It's an amazing journey.
So excited. You know, we have a lot of really cool stuff coming up and a lot of other things in the works, of course, as always. But
yeah.
I mean, what do we have? We have the Fallen Captain statue, which is incredible.
And then we have the helmet, the Celestial Nighthawk
That thing
helmet.
is so cool.
Yeah. And my favorite, the Arcadia jump ship.
Yeah, I get goosebumps just thinking about that. You know, it really gives me that nostalgia from Destiny 1. And so I think it's a great way we're going to celebrate not only Bungie's 30-year heritage, but the 7-year heritage of Destiny.
Yeah.
And it definitely gives you the feels.
I know it does me. Oh my god, as Yogurt once said in a very funny movie. Merchandising.
Thank you for being on this journey with us, whether it started this year or 30 years ago.
We've just started talking about the Witch Queen today. You've got our first peek at weapon crafting, our Definitively Destiny campaign, the Glaive, and a year full of updates to all our light-based subclasses. All of this and more is coming alongside Savathun's long-awaited arrival front and center to the Destiny universe. The Witch Queen marks an acceleration in our story heading towards the conclusion of the Light and Dark saga, and we're so excited for everyone to join us on this epic adventure in the Witch Queen, Lightfall, the Final Shape, and beyond.
Nice.
And the Witch Queen's gonna kick off another amazing year of Destiny with 4 great seasons packed with all of the narrative, events, and rewards that you've come to expect from us. But there's even more coming next year than just our new seasons. The deluxe edition of the Witch Queen will also include 2 brand new dungeons to be released in 2022. And we're also going to be remastering another classic Destiny 1 raid and releasing it free for all players.
This means going forward, starting this December with our 30th anniversary event, there will be a new piece of raid or dungeon content in the game every 3 months.
Nice.
In 2022,
All right.
we will also be adding legacy rotations for raids and dungeons, meaning every week there will be new ways to earn rewards in both the latest and greatest content and raids and dungeons from the past. If you love amazing in-game content, we want to prove that no other game offers more quality and more variety than Destiny 2.
We hope that you've enjoyed a look into the future of Destiny 2. Witch Queen pre-orders are available wherever you play Destiny. Crossplay is live on all devices, and Season of the Lost kicks off today. See you in game.
Let's go! Ooh.
Truth is a funny thing. Who decides what is true? Tell me, little light. What is your truth now?
The
Witch Queen is no less dangerous now than she has ever been. Prepare for what is inevitably to come.
Oh, that looks cool. Alright. Is that it? Is that all? Was that the whole ring? Stop playing. Okay. Gotta say that was pretty cool. I like that. Oh man. I have a viewer. Hello, how are you? So what did you think, my one viewer? And let's see if we can actually log in Destiny 2. Or is it going to be another waiting game? Probably going to be a waiting game. Hey Jackson, how you doing, buddy? How you doing, buddy? Not my turn to do that yet. Not my turn to do that yet. Oh. See if I can sign in. Okay. While this is signing in, I will be right back. What happened? What's going on here? Do I need to restart? Okay, try that again. Restart Steam. Try that one more time. All right. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Come on, come on, come on. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. See what everybody's saying on the tweets. Tweets is see if anybody's gotten in yet. Aw. Come on, man. Servers crash already? Come on, man. Get this. I want to play. I want to play the new thing. Play the new thing. I really want to play the new thing. Come on. Oh, why won't the servers come up? Come on. Ah. You're right about that, Orchid. Come on, come on. Get me in here. No! Why? 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 I might have to go away for a bit, come back and try again. Didn't want to do that. But looking more and more likely. Okay. We're gonna take a short break. Yeah, I'll play something in the meantime. Keep everybody occupied. Yes, this is my YouTube channel. Hello, young guardians. My name is Deranged Shaman, and I'll be your guide on this vision quest. Today we will be taking a look at the different classes for Destiny 2.
I'll be right back,
Each
and then I'll
one
try
has its
and
own quirks,
sign
pros and
into...
cons depending on your own playstyle and games. They also have access to 3 different elements for their supers and abilities.
See what's up.
Solar, Void, and Arc.
Be right back.
If you like a bit of quick moving stabby stealth action, then the Hunter might fit you. If you like more of a floaty slappy quirky playstyle, then the Warlock might be more your speed. If you like more in your face punching everything while yelling yeet action, then the Titan is definitely your class. The fun in being a Titan is shown in every aspect of its style. If they can't punch it into atoms, they'll bring a devastating knee or shoulder to the fight. They've even been known to use their head from time to time. Titans also play roles in defense in a fire team, and their set of debuffs are useful for tougher enemies. Their class ability is a barrier shield. The towering barricade can be used strategically to block fire in 2 directions. It also harms any combatant that comes into contact with it. The rally barricade provides cover for shooting and enhances reload speed. The 3 movement choices leave less room for maneuverability as the Titan's one drawback. So maybe you want to be a jackrabbiting, annoyingly invisible knife enthusiast. Then you sound like a hunter. Somewhere between stealthy ninja, orb creating, and devastating solar bullets is the heart of a hunter. Several abilities make a hunter an ideal character for those who move quick and strike quicker. They have 2 different ranged melee attacks and can go invisible. The dodge ability can be used to either reload your weapon or recharge your melee ability instantly. They can also debuff multiple enemies while producing orbs with one of the supers available. Its 3 movement modes allow for maximum speed and agility. In my humble opinion, the problematic thing for hunters is their squishiness. So we finally get to the best class, the Warlock. Healing, damage buffing, and death from above are how the floofiest class shines. Warlocks have few roles through the subclasses provided in New Light. You can get some major DPS and tactical advantage, but as far as the subclasses go, they mainly provide utility for solo play. The jump for the Warlock, known as floofing, leaves much to be desired and can be used tactically with certain subclasses. There are some good crowd control abilities as well in the subclass trees. So obviously the cons of being a New Light Warlock is the lack of support subclass options and also the floofing. So whether you like punching aliens into submission, sticking a knife in the eye of your enemies, or sustaining yourself in the deaths of the minions of the darkness, Destiny 2's classes each have a path for you. Choose your guardian well, and beat back the darkness from our system. Well, this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed or found helpful, don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for letting me be your Deranged Shaman. And as usual, at the end of the video, I'm going to give you a little bit of gameplay just so you can get a feel for each class.
Stay focused. If your tracker breaks, there's trouble nearby. everything you've got. Your light is strong, Guardian.
And I'm back. Let's see if we can get Destiny 2 good or not. Ooh. Oh. Well, I don't want to leave you silent. Play a little music in the background, go back on Twitter, see if there's anything about what's going on. No, come on, man. Oh, so account recoveries are not going to be a thing. That's interesting. Come on. Are the servers just down, or is there a queue? Season of the Lost Helm. That's funny. Bungie help. Bungie, help that. Bungie. Maintenance at 10 a.m. Well, okay, so it's not going to start until... That might give me just enough time. Just enough time. Okay. Alright, well, I gotta go do IRL things. So, thank you to whoever stopped by. I'll be back in about 2 hours to try and get this done. At least play the first mission before I have to go to work. So, signing off. Adasta. God, I can't wait to squeeze. That's gonna be so cool. All right.